Alright, let's get this started. Let's open up Unity. Create a new project. Let's call this my Minimap. Wait for it to load. Elevator music. It's not working. Alright, here we are in Unity. So first thing, I would need a terrain. So I'm not going to be creating one. I already created one terrain, so I'm going to be importing that asset. I saved it somewhere. Custom package. I'm loading from the desktop. Minimap. That's the package. Well, you can actually create your own terrain. Well, the reason I'm running so many programs in the background, so that's why probably it's taken. And I'm already also recording this video, so alright. So what it has, just gonna import it. How is that? It's compiling the scripts and then importing assets. Come on, Unity, load it fast. Alright, finally. Alright, so I got this scene right here, so I'm going to load that scene. I want to load my current scene. Okay. So here is the scene that I created earlier. So what I have in the scene is just a main, meet that, directional light, which is pointing downward towards the terrain, and then I don't need it right now. Create for the other cam. So all started from scratch. Don't need this guy either. So we got a terrain, and so this is all you need. Just go and you create a terrain and then add a light so you can see it. And what we're going to do is, first of all, I'm going to be explaining what we're going to do today. We're going to be taking pictures. Yes, we are going to be taking pictures. We're going to go over the map and we're going to be taking snapshots. That's what we're going to do. So let's create a camera. Let's go create a camera. And then we need the camera to be facing downwards, and then we're going to rotate it in the X directions 90 degrees, so it'll be facing down. As you probably guessed it, we are going to make this orthographic. We don't need perspective view. I hate perspective view. And then oh, it's too down. It's all the way down there. So let's bring it down. 400. Doesn't matter. I just feel like doing that, so you don't really have to do it. I really don't need these. Really don't need these. Not need those. And then don't take skybox, but say solid color. It's going to be rendering that, because later you can actually remove it and like go Photoshop or something, and then remove whatever color is in the background. If you have the skybox, you can have picture in the background. Because the removing the background is going to be harder. So that's why I did that. And then, well, that's it, I guess. So we created this scene, and then right now, I'm going to rename the camera SHC, snapshot camera. Should be SSC. Anyways, so we got that, and we are going to be scripting. Let's create a folder, name this scripts. And then I'm going to create, let's name this auto screenshot or snapshot, whatever you want to call it. Enter, and it's going to open up Visual Studio. Get this. Skip this. Skip. Alright, here it is. It just opened it up, and then we're going to go in and clean these up. I don't like my curly braces on the right. I want them on a lean one. Alright, got that, remove that, and like that. Alright, let's get this started. So what we're gonna do now is, first of all, go in here, make sure there's no error, and pretty sure it's gonna complain about the line endings. Well, not yet, I guess. Alright, so let's go to the camera that we created and attach this script that we just created. Attach that. Good. So let's go and create some variables. Well, let's create a variable. I'm going to be explaining why I'm creating this after I type this all up. So I'm going to be creating snapshot. Alright, the first variable is the snap delay, like how often you need to take a snapshot. You need to pause. You make sure it's over 0. It's not 0, because Unity, for some reason, it does not save the screenshot if the snap delay is 0 or below a certain number, because I think it takes some time to actually save the snapshot too, and it actually has to render the camera first and then save the snapshot. If you have it less than, let's say, 1.1, I believe, it doesn't actually save all this snapshot. And the segment name is what the texture's name is going to be. Well, you really need to give it a reasonable name so you can actually load it later with the same name. Then aspect is the camera aspect. Generally, the camera right now I'm running 1600 by something, I guess 900, I believe, 1600 by 900, and the snapshot is about 0.5 or something. No, actually, 0.2, I believe. All right, so that's the aspect right now, 0.2 something. And but I want the texture to be square. That's why I'm setting the aspect to be 1. Well, I'm going to be explaining that what I will be doing later. Supersize is the quality of the texture. If default, it's 1, and then if you put it 2, the quality doubles. So you get a better quality texture. Well, I will be offering alternatives on how to create less quality textures. In this purpose, yes, we definitely need we don't really need high quality textures. And then start. Well, what we're going to be doing is we are going to take this camera. This is what basically we're going to be doing. All right, we're going to take this camera and let's actually do it for split. So it's the top view, and then textured, and then the camera. Where is it? Where is the camera? Camera. Okay, that's the camera. So we're going to be positioning the camera on 0, 0, right? And then we're going to be moving the camera to the right or upward. Take a snapshot, and then move it up. Take a snapshot until it reaches the end of the terrain, and then do the same thing here. And then we're going to be taking snapshots one by one. And so let's set the size of the let's move these down so we get a clear view. I'm going to set the size to about 50. That's the size of the snapshot you'll be taking. So let's set the Y position to be 200. Make sure it's about the highest terrain height. See that mountain over there? If the camera is not positioned about the highest terrain point, it's not going to be taking that. Let's I'll show you guys. Let's say if the camera is about that, but the Y position is less, you're going to get like that. You don't really want that. So make sure the camera Y is about the highest point in your terrain. Position at 0, 0. Alright. Okay, so we got that all set up, and let's start scripting.